Hey guys, this is TheEnder, and this is going to be the, let's see, set 4 from the group 4. And so we have Ssak versus Piano. This is going to be on the map Neo-Electric Circuit. And so yeah. So currently Piano is up 2-1 against Ssak. And although Ssak is assumed to be the better player since he did so well in the last tournament, and I think he's like possibly top 2 in the LO rankings for Brood War right now. But yeah, he lost. He's behind. If he loses one more game, he's going to be out of the tournament to Piano here. So last game we saw Piano go for a fast vulture speed into mass vultures with mines. And I think the only way I've heard it described before is if you see your opponent going for mass vulture, you also have to counter with mass vulture, otherwise you lose. And that's pretty much what we saw last game, that Ssak did not counter with mass vulture. So the problem is, yes, siege tanks do better than vultures in head-to-head combat, but in small numbers, you can produce vultures so much faster than siege tanks. I mean, literally in the time it takes to build one tank, you can build 2.5 vultures. And you say, well, but, you know, vultures do practically no damage. They do 5 damage per shot versus siege tanks. But spider mines, you know, if there's not a critical mass of siege tanks or siege tanks and vultures, the spider mines can just completely devastate the enemy tanks. So that's what Piano went for. You know, he came in first time with like 3 vultures, threw down some mines, killed the first tank, and you know that was game. He killed so many SCVs that really Ssak was just never able to come back in it. It wasn't helped by the fact that Ssak went for wraiths, and the moment his wraiths and his cloaked wraiths went across the map, they were met by Goliath. And I say cloaked wraiths. He made a single wraith plus cloak. I mean, that was. Let's be honest. That sucks. That's so fail. Wait, Ssak? Oh, come on. So the last 2 games, Ssak has been just so worried that Piano was going to cheese him. And so he was playing super safe, sending a scouting SCV to look for all the different proxy locations. And then this map. And so this map he goes 14 CC, and it's against a proxy factory. Oh man. Tails, you lose. That's I mean that's all it is. I mean it's like he flipped 3 coins and he got tails on each coin flip. That's literally what happened here. The last 2 games he scouted so hard, saw nothing. Scouted so hard, saw nothing. Last game, he doesn't scout, he goes for the economic opening, and his opponent proxies a factory. Oh. I mean, even if he scouts it now and sees it, I don't think he can hold it off. I mean, it's just too late. So, if he wanted to hold it off, he would literally have to kill that SCV before the factory finishes building. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, describe how bad this is. Alright, so his barracks is completed. Okay, so this isn't quite as bad as I was originally thinking. I was just thinking, you know, the first vulture was going to come out at the same time as the first marine. But no, there is going to be... You can't die to this SCV, though. Alright. So there's a wall in, there's a bunker. Yeah, okay, so he's not going to die instantly. It's just rather bad. That SCV is a goner. So, I feel so bad, because, I mean, Ssak here is... Oh, man. Proxy factory into proxy starport. I mean, what... I mean, come on. This is just, like... I kind of expect Piano to just land his barracks there in the middle of the map and start producing more Marines. That's literally what I'm expecting now, with seeing how many proxies so far. So for now, the Vulture isn't going to attack the bunker. That'd be kind of silly. He is just going to do a little bit of damage on the command center. He's produced a tank. Probably doesn't have siege mode yet. Probably won't be able to get it in time. But really... Let's see. So we have 2 factories, but he's not going for his siege tanks of his own. So, oh man. And the Wraith comes in, the proxy Wraith. Oh no, so there's a contain going down. Alright. So he brings out his units, he kills the SCV, but he's got no anti-air. And he can't kill that tank since he doesn't have mines, since he doesn't have any add-ons. I mean, he can... What? What is going on here? So Siege Tech... Oh man. Alright, so Siege Tech is done. So there's a contain outside his base. There's Wraith overhead. And he doesn't even have a machine shop. So here he is producing Marines, because it's such a bad point in this game that Marines seems like a good idea. Bunkers completed, siege tanks are being repaired. Ssak is forced to go for, like, Mass Goliath Marine. I think he's repairing his Vulture, and pretty soon he's going to have to go for it. But even then, it's just so bad. So yes, Vultures are not good at tanks when they don't have mines, but Goliaths are marginally better. Alright, so SCVs are pulled. He's going in before the bunker's complete. However, he needs to get all the way to the tanks. Oh no, and the bunker finishes! Oh man. So there's 3 tanks, and the tanks are outnumbering the Goliaths. Alright, the tanks are outnumbering the SCVs. Now what? Okay, so now the... You know you're going to lose when the tanks are outnumbering the Goliaths. Oh, man. So Ssak loses. He's going to get knocked out of the tournament. Piano's going to go on, but oh, the manner in which it happened is just so terrible. I feel bad for Ssak, because, I mean, like I said, it was literally like 3 games in a row. He flipped a coin, and each game he got the bad side of the coin flip. Alright, so... Piano moves on, Ssak is eliminated. GG.